Hello, my beautiful people. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Goretti and happy spring, everybody. It is spring equinox today. Today is March the 20th. I know I'll be posting this tomorrow on March 21st. So happy birthday to all of you Aries. It will be Aries new moon on the 21st when you're watching this. And sorry, I am kind of behind on readings, but bronchitis came back. And I wasn't quite well. I think I jumped into things a little bit too quickly, worked myself a little bit too hard, and definitely my body is saying I needed rest. But so much is happening this week. This is such an incredible week. This week is so exciting. There's so many different things happening in the astrology with all the planets, so many different changes, and these need to be talked about. And of course, it is the spring equinox. This is, probably one of the most exciting times of the year. It's, renewed hope and new beginnings. And in the northern hemisphere, anyway, I know in the southern hemisphere it is the fall equinox, but in the northern hemisphere, it's all about birthing and new and vibrancy and the trees coming alive and the animals and all of that sort of thing. So I really wanted to do a reading for you guys in regards to that, but I also just wanted to touch on all the things that are happening astrologically. So I've done some notes and I'll go through that as quickly as I possibly can. Then I'll jump into the reading. I already pulled some oracle cards to kind of get, an energy for the reading as, I was meditating, and I can say that it is very much in line with what I'm about to tell you. So let's get into it. All right. So much is happening right now. Like I said, I'm not an astrologer, but, I'll do my best here. So many planetary changes. We are stepping into a new frequency. This is the new Earth, right? And there's definitely something in the air and you can feel it. I can feel it. Today with it being spring, I was super excited and my day was really weird and there was all these different energies and stuff and I didn't know what was going on. But because there's so much happening right now, so many changes, it can be kind of hard to navigate. Even though there's so many positives about it, it can be hard to kind of navigate through all of this. So I'll give you some advice on that. But today, March 20th, spring equinox, the beginning of spring, right? New season in so many ways. When you guys are watching this, March 21st, a new moon in Aries, and it is at 0 degrees. This is so important because the next moon that comes around, I believe, is at 29 degrees. So Aries, you're going to have two moons in your sign, which isn't common, right? So March 23rd, Pluto is going to move into Aquarius after 15 years of being in Capricorn. I know I've talked about some of this stuff already in readings, but March 25th, Mars, the ruler of Aries, this is important, it's going into Cancer. It doesn't like being in Cancer, okay? Cancer is the complete opposite. And it's way more emotionally driven. And then on April 20th, the moon, which is the ruler of Cancer, is going to go into Aries. So this is complete opposite energy. So it's going to bring about some things, especially with that Mars, going into Cancer. It's going to be kind of like that child that doesn't get their needs met. So you might see people with, angry outbursts, you yourself feeling this, tempers. So try to find a way to express your feelings or say nothing at all if you can, or find a different way to express them. So nurture that inner child you have of yours. During this time, there's going to be this kind of like Ehore energy, Ehore from Winnie the Pooh. There's going to be this Ehore energy. And, there's a saying that I heard recently: the greatest oak was once a little nut that stood its ground. So this is a time for us to really kind of, Aries season, take charge, right? Now, March 20th, spring equinox. Hours later, the new moon goes into Aries, okay? That's incredibly powerful. That's amplified energy until around like March the 23rd. So this means manifesting. Okay, this is an incredible, especially with Aries new moon at 0 degrees. That's kind of like the zero. It's like a circle. It's like the opening. It's like a portal into, the moon being hidden realms, right? So kind of, shifting from the 3D to the 5D quite easily during this time. Any kind of manifestations can come through really quickly at this time because this energy is amplified, okay? So major new beginnings and also a paradigm shift in humanity at this time. There's going to be some major endings, some cycles coming to a close. But that's also going to be bringing major new beginnings, okay? Great time for empowering yourself. There's a wave of transformation during this time. This is also a time for us to reharmonize with your authentic self and to free yourself of any past traumas, any past childhood programming, anything negative like that. This is a time for cleansing and purifying of the old, things that no longer serve you, and cultivating soil for the seed to grow the new. Awareness and acceptance is key during this time. Stepping into your soul expression and shining your light. And Aries very much doing that, right? But also don't forget, Saturn is still in Pisces at this time. So that's also playing a role here. So everything is accelerating at this time as well. I'm sure you've probably felt that, things going so quickly. This is a massive time of transformation in humanity. It's unfolding, this transformation, and many things are going to come to the surface. Staying calm and at peace within is key right now. And it's so interesting. Literally, all of these key points came out in the Oracle cards, which you'll see. Grounding yourself during this time. Excuse me. You want to stay present and centered. So doing any kind of grounding activities, whatever it is that works for you, whether that's exercise or meditating or, yoga, things like that. Maybe it's cooking, working, with plants. Equinox, especially this equinox, the spring equinox, is an opportunity for us to balance and harmonize the masculine and feminine energies within us. It's needing to go into that left and right hemisphere of the brain. So this is doing maybe some third eye work, third eye chakra work, and using the infinity symbol to kind of go back and forth and bring equilibrium. Very much in line with Saturn in Pisces, and also with the infinity symbol, I'm seeing like the magician energy, right? So this is manifesting. All of this is very much in line with Saturn in Pisces energy as well. So this is also a good time to honor all of our progress and work that we've done on our growth journey. Kind of like wintertime, we were, hibernating and cultivating and maybe doing some shadow work and things like that. But also things, in our life, right? Kind of just really doing so much within. So it really is a time for us to honor the progress that we've made and not judging how much further we have to go. Okay. So this is the beginning of new opportunities in this new world. Imagine what you can create over the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, opening up to what is possible. Something else that's happening, Mars squares the sun and moon, which is very creative energy. Okay, so powerful. This is such powerful energy that we need to channel it into something creative. Okay, so if you can find something creative to channel this energy, great. Otherwise, you're going to get impatient, nervous, angry, right? You have to express yourself. It's that kind of feeling. So don't hold it in. And this new moon is an opportunity for a fresh start. Aries is the start of the astrological new year. So this is like, the new year. And it's the spring equinox at the same time. This is huge, right? This is, massive energy. This is really potent, fresh energy that's propelling us forward. This is all causing a breakaway from something bad in our lives as a collective. Okay, so we are going to be breaking away from anything that's not good. This is an amplified time of beginnings and manifestation and renewals. The vortex of energy is being offered to us. This is also with Aries. This is a warrior energy, really driven and ambitious to start new projects. This is going to be an energetic, passionate, inspired, creative, action-oriented time, ready to move forward. Lots of creative energy. So artists are going to be celebrated with the shifting of the times. The times are shifting now, guys. Life is going to feel different with Saturn in Pisces now and Pluto moving into Aquarius, which is a time of revolution and rebellion and freedom. All the planetary changes are set up to let go of the old and to expand at this time. So this is all about expansion. This is the great awakening that people have been talking about and we've looked forward to, transforming how we all look at life, seeing the beauty in life, and pressing that restart button in our lives, personally and collectively. There's no turning back now. Okay, guys, and navigating by our heart, our feelings, and our voice. I got chills on that. This is the creator's energy. This is the divine energy. Okay. And this means that it's a really good time for us to just be present. During this time, we do have to hold on to our peace and faith, regardless of the chaos in the world, okay? Create a peaceful internal and external space. So peace within, but also within your environment, within your relationships, right? And another thing is, and this is such an incredible quote that helped me on my path, on my journey so many times. And one time it was crazy how it happened. Just, it was actually an artist painting right in front of me in a room that I went into, but it is be the change you wish to see. Okay? Do this with courage and bravery. There's a lot of newness happening at this time. Okay? So this is what's happening around the spring equinox. Absolutely beautiful. I think I am going to save. Actually, I'll talk about Pluto in Aquarius too. Pluto in Aquarius is bringing in a new era as well, okay, because that is happening on the 23rd, and I'm not sure I'll get a video out by then. So I'm going to lump it all together because so many other things are happening this week too, not just that. Pluto going into Aquarius. Again, this is after 15 years in Capricorn. Hallelujah, Capricorns. We get a break finally. We've been through it, right? And so this is also a very innovative time. This is a once in a lifetime event, you guys. This takes place every 250 years. Pluto takes to make a complete circle around the full zodiac, all the zodiac signs, right? So the last time Pluto was in Aquarius was actually during the Industrial Revolution, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, the French Revolution, and if we look at 250 years before that, was the scientific revolution on our solar system and our planetary system. How incredible is that? So guys, this is that thing that we're feeling right now. There is something huge about to happen in our world. Like we can all kind of feel like this excitement and we're waiting and what's going to happen, right? And Pluto as well going into Aquarius, this is a lot to do with like technology, right? Things like the internet and stuff like that. So there's going to be some major changes here. Pluto is transformative energy, right? With Aquarius being forward-thinking energy, it is going to transform technology and innovation and how we envision the future. Aquarius rules groups and communities, so changes and revelations in the collective and society as a whole is what is occurring right now. In your own personal life, work on your goals and your purpose, getting more clarity on things that you want. Now's the time to get to work, especially with that forward, moving, take charge, take action, Aries energy at this time, supporting this as well, right? How incredible that all of this is happening all at the same time. This was all for a reason. Manifest during this new moon, you guys. It's not just today, the 20th, or when you see it tomorrow. This new moon energy is potent for a few days after, and there's other things going on. So for the rest of this week, please, this is the time to dream big and manifest whatever desires you have, whatever you want to bring into fruition, and manifest it with total faith. If you can do it, if you can just turn a blind eye and shut off what is happening in your physical world right now and just focus on what it is that you want, that is manifesting during this time. Whatever you've been dreaming about, keep dreaming it and dream big, okay? Takes 3 days Only speak what you want into existence at this time. Over the next 3 days, commit yourself. It's 3 days, you guys. It's 3 days. Just commit yourself to only focusing on and speaking what you want to bring into existence at this time. And if you can't do that, don't speak it. Okay? So the theme being seen in this way, during this time is blossom and being reborn. Start or breathe new life into projects. Exercise, get things done like spring cleaning, organizing, have fun, socialize with other people, create new healthy habits, get a new groove on, do some inner child healing, self-expression at this time. This is a time that you are all going to feel so powerful, like you can make your world be what you want it to be. There's shifts in how we view our home life, our values, and our beliefs at this time. And Capricorns have had it rough for the past 15 years and transformed into a different person, Capricorns, and now it's the time to finally get your home, your finances, and your world stable and finally get to that place of total abundance in every area. But be cautious. Take caution about being impulsive. Ground yourself because, Aries energy kind of can cause us to be, really impulsive. So ground yourself, breathe, and pause before you react, right? All these things I've talked about is lots of stuff causing lots of, kind of feelings, anger, little outbursts, things like that. So just breathe and pause before you react. Be aware of what you're feeling and process your emotions, okay? So, one thing I would highly recommend during this time, especially for manifesting, write your intentions for this new season that we're embarking on now. Okay, if you can do it in nature, that is better. All right, so do it out in nature if you can. Write it out in a journal or a piece of paper. What will this season of your life look like? Kind of write it out like a story. What story would you if you were telling somebody else about what happened during this season that you wanted to happen, but as if it already happened, what would this season look like? And write that down as if it already happened. The journey during this time is what matters, you guys, and not the destination. This is all about enjoying this journey during this time. What's most important is the journey that you're on. Also, you can create a sacrifice with a reward, kind of like, I'll stop talking bad about this person to get this result, and then be really committed and devoted at this time in your work and in any relationships, okay? This is a time, especially with Jupiter as well. Jupiter is like the empathic warrior. There's kind of this like harmonizing parent and child situation going on with Jupiter in our chart. Then there's Jupiter moving into another sign, and Chiron and Mercury towards the end of this week. That's actually going to increase our intuition and psychic abilities, and it's going to be easier to get your ideas across. Okay, so this is a great time to be a leader. This is a time to actually be a better leader. This is a time for leaders of leaders, okay? Chills on that one. Stepping into your authority, and you can speak your truth, okay? This is also a time that it's going to be easier for us to lead others. All right, my loves, and that is the astrology portion. Sorry, guys, I thought I'd get through that a lot quicker than I did. Let's get into this. Okay, so I'm actually going to read a little bit about from the book. This is a very different kind of deck. It's the Prairie Majesty Oracle deck. So I meditated on what decks to pull. This is what I was guided to. And of course, being a spring, this is very much a springy deck. So the first card that came out, we got Dragonfly, and it says, turn, what is next in my becoming? This is all about how you've evolved. This is all about your transformation, right? I know that's the butterfly as well, but so it is with the dragonfly. And in the book, it says, you don't owe anyone an explanation for your evolution, and nothing requires loyalty to past versions of yourself. This is a time for you to be your most authentic self. That is what I'm getting here. That's what the planetary, changes are saying. This is Pluto going into Aquarius. This is what's going to be celebrated, is the unique. Okay. Um, I don't know if I can say movies on here, but I use this actually to help teach. I use movies all the time to help, clients to teach in a different way. And Divergent is one that I, share with people a lot. And it's kind of like, the picture with the wire and all the birds sitting on it, and there's that one bird flipped upside down. When I'm helping clients with like self-love and accepting themselves and changing childhood program, I'll actually like, explain that to them and say, watch the movie Divergent, because Divergent, the people who are different, the people who are unique, are the ones that, are envied, right? Because they're not the same as everybody else, and they're the powerful ones, right? And that's actually what this time is like. So if any of you haven't watched it, watch it. For those that have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And the birds on the wire, you don't want to be those same birds on the wire. You don't want to be robotic. You want to be that bird flipped upside down. You want to be the unique one, the different one, right? Unique is going to be the new cool, okay? Being unique, being your authentic self is going to be the new superpower, all right? And also being in your feelings and being intuitive and all these things, this is going to become different in this new era that we're going into. It's no longer going to be frowned upon. All right, it's going to be celebrated. All right, so that's what this dragonfly is. This is saying, and every dragonfly, it's true, they're all different. This is saying for you to embrace your uniqueness. And it says turn, and I'm hearing turn into the real you, your best self. Okay, what is that? So this is a time. Next was, you got red tail talk. What is ready for action? Dive. And as soon as I saw this, I saw Phoenix rising from the ashes and Aries energy. This is taking charge, especially with the red there. So lots of, kind of that powerful Aries, what's the word I'm looking for? Passionate energy, right? This is Wands energy as well. This is Emperor. This is taking a dive, going forward towards what it is that you want. If you've been waiting for a sign to act or wondering when a decision will be ripe for the making, pay heed to the call of red tail talk. Okay, and it says, what is ready for action? Dive. You guys, dive straight into what you want. And then you got Bison, and it says B. How can I know myself as absolute? This is about being your true, authentic self, your true nature. This is about you being that spirit, in a physical body, right? The more each of us takes time to connect from within and act from an awareness of our true sovereign nature, that we are always loved, always powerful, and always enough, the more we create an environment that supports everyone. This is also a time that we're going to be getting rid of all those old, programming things that no longer serve us. So yeah, my counseling practice, you guys, I've already seen it. People are contacting me like crazy, like never before. Like I can't keep up with it. It's actually too much, to be honest. But this is because everybody is realizing, like, I need to work on myself. I don't like this. I don't want to be like this, right? And then we have Soothe. Am I receiving peace? So this is about the river. Absolutely beautiful river. I think this is beautiful. And for many of us, especially with spring, spending time near a river is, such a wonderful thing for our soul. Anytime you begin to feel separate from peace, from yourself, and from source, river invites you to return. And this is what I was saying in the astrology. This is a time for us to really create that peaceful place within, but also in our environment. Okay, so spending more time in those peaceful environments as well. Then we have Mountain Lion. Is my pursuit with both honorable and focused? Sorry, you guys, my eyes. And it says stalk. And this says, what does personal power look like when we fully claim and fulfill our individual roles, all the while remembering we remain part of the larger whole? Sorry, guys, my nose is itchy. So this is, like I was saying, this is a collective kind of energy that's happening right now in, you know, our society and communities. But this is also us taking that authority in our lives too, right? You know, being the leader for yourself, your own life, and for others' lives. But this is you claiming your individual power and your individual roles, right? So many people are really going to find what their life purpose is, especially during this time. And then, of course, I'll leave that to the last. Actually, we got Bobcat. How can I go higher? Climb. So I heard, when I pulled this card, I heard climbing up the ladder. This is very much that Emperor energy. This is the leader. This is the leader of leaders, right? This is you really stepping into your power and taking action towards that, and continue to go higher and higher and higher. You know, the sky is the limit, right? This is a time for us to dream big, to go after our dreams, to keep climbing, you know, that mountain, you know, not setting the bar, you know, not settling, right? That is something else that came through the astrology, you know, when I was reading about it. Just don't settle. This is a time for us to innovate. This is a time for us to keep going higher and higher and higher, to do better, right? That's why I was saying, where you know, what can you create in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, right? Dream big, think big picture, right? And then, of course, the moon came flying out when I was shuffling the cards, right? And the moon, sorry guys, I'm backwards here. The moon, of course, is going deeper. Of course, this is the new moon in Aries as well. But remember what I was saying, yin and yang energy. It's so interesting that this card came out and that I was called to use this deck. But yin and yang energy, what did I say? It's about balancing the feminine and the masculine sides of us, right? The light and the dark within us. This is bringing that into balance, bringing harmony back in within ourselves, but also as a collective, you guys. Male or female, doesn't matter. We both embody both energies, right? This is bringing things back into balance, bringing the right brain and the left brain together in balance, in harmony, right? Left side of the world, right side of the world. So many things, you guys, we're coming into harmony, right? This is about the internal, right? This is, you know, reflective energy. This is about our subconscious mind, right? Remember I said, you know, going within, you know, shifting those subconscious beliefs. I call it programming, right? From childhood, doing the inner child work, right? That's where the subconscious is. The inner child is in our subconscious, right? This is fluid energy, gentle, soft, right? Watery energy like Pisces. This is phases and cycles. Cycles are coming to an end. Phases are coming to an end in so many ways, and new cycles are going to begin. All right? We're going to be going deep within ourselves, right? This is also going with the flow. This is being dreamy, and this is being emotional. All of these things happening right now during all of these astrological shifts and changes. All right, my loves, I have spent so much time on that. Let's quickly get into a reading for you guys. All right, Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know during this spring equinox? What can we know? What kind of guidance can you give us for the spring equinox? All right, let's see. Holy Spirit, messages and guidance, please. This is a hard deck to shuffle. Messages and guidance. Messages and guidance, please. That's why I always shuffle off camera, guys. I take a while. I shuffle until Spirit tells me to stop. Messages and guidance, please, Holy Spirit. Two more. Let's see, Holy Spirit, what do we need to know for this spring equinox? All right. Oh, I have it upside down. Oh my God, you guys, at the bottom of the deck, King of Wands. You cannot make this up. What did I say? Leadership. This is a visionary. This is a leader. This is exactly what I was talking about. Absolutely beautiful. This is that passionate energy. This is entrepreneurship. This is being charismatic. And this is you being confident in who you are, being that, you know, authentic you, right? And people noticing you for it and you being successful, right? And innovative and creating things. Guys, Wheel of Fortune. This is you guys. Destiny. This is fate. This is the wheel is finally turning. Your luck is changing. The wheel is turning in our favor. Okay, things are going to be changing for so many of us. Have faith. This is incredible. This is confirmation. Yeah, we've been on the down. We've been on the down, right? Us personally and as a collective, we've been on the downward spiral there. We are up here now. This is this. I just heard Aries energy as well. All right. So what we are aware of, judgment. This is rebirth. This is the new era. This is the great awakening. This is everything that the astrology is talking about right now. Guys, you saw me shuffle the deck. You cannot make this up. Page of Swords is what is in the hidden position. New ideas, innovative ideas, okay? New information, right? This is also, for some of you, possibly somebody watching you, okay? I do get that very much with that. Let's keep going and see. In the recent past, we have Six of Wands, success and victory. This is being recognized and noticed. 10 of Wands, baby. This is the advice. Drop the burdens. This is what we're doing during this time. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. And 3 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, I gotta cover this part of the card. Sorry, guys. Sorry, can't show that on YouTube, but 3 of Pentacles. This is us working together, but look at what they're doing. Art. This is what we're going to be doing collectively. This is the outcome. We're coming together and we are creating. But remember, the artists are going to be accepted at this time. They're going to be embraced, right? They're going to be honored. That's what's happening. This is the new age, okay? Oh, you guys, beautiful. And what is it that we're working on as a collective? What are we working on collectively? What are we doing here? This is learning new skills, creating new things, working collaboratively as a team, right? Collectively as well. But when I pulled the cards to clarify, Page of Cups, this is something new. This is something that you love. This is something that you are very tender about. This is, you know, kind of like that brand new flicker of, you know, love and passion within you. It's handling with kid gloves, I just heard. Okay, so it's something that's quite precious and new and sweet. And then 8 of Pentacles. For many of you, it has to do with your work. For many of you, it is working together collaboratively with love. This is also something huge during this time that I didn't mention, but this is going to be a time, especially with our feelings, especially with all these changes. It is leading us to that creator within us, love. We are love. We are the essence of love from the divine, right? So this is working together collaboratively with that love, taking care of each other, helping each other, doing, this is going to be a time of being of service to other people. And then the Sun, bliss, happiness. This is going to bring so much happiness and also enlightenment, you guys. The Great Awakening. This is enlightenment. Lots of people are going to be waking up, all right? 33 on the clock there when I looked. Lots of people waking up during this time as well. The Great Awakening. But whatever we're working on collaboratively together, it's going to be done with love, okay? And dedication, commitment, loyalty. Did I not talk about that? Dedication, commitment, and loyalty here. I'm seeing working really hard on this. And it's bringing us to happiness. And also, don't forget the inner child, right? This inner child needs to be nurtured, and we need to finally heal the inner child, because if we heal the inner child individually, collectively we heal the inner child. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful, beautiful messages. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Ah, yes, yes, yes. You guys, you cannot make this up. All right. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is planting your seeds. Seven of Pentacles for me, you know, harvest. This is kind of like, you know, I'm seeing this spring equinox, things coming into bloom. The things that you have been planting, the seeds we've been planting over the winter, over the past, I would say even like 2-3 years, it's finally harvest time. It's coming in. Page of Pentacles. This is new offers for some of you. All right. Page of Pentacles. This is also planting new seeds. This is also the student. Some of you will be learning new things. Six of Swords. We are moving away from, I was about to say a different word, but from the garbage. We're moving away from the negativity, the darkness. We're moving into the light. We are moving into calmer waters. Things, especially for Capricorns, are definitely going to get calmer. We're moving into calmer waters. We are leaving the conflict behind, individually and collectively. Okay, I get this reading is very collective, all right? But don't forget, we can all read cards. We all have intuition. So pay attention to these cards and apply it to your life. Because this is a general reading, right? Lots of people watching. So apply it to your life, how it resonates, all right? So what does the card say to you intuitively? Pay attention to that as well, because there could be messages for you in there as well that way. So Six of Swords, we are moving forward movement. We're moving away. Remember I said we're letting go of like bad things from the past, you know, whether that's individually or collectively. We are letting all that, leaving all that conflict behind, and we're moving towards what? What are we moving towards? The Sun, happiness and bliss. And I just heard paradise. We're moving to paradise. You guys, this is the new era. I always wondered, I love different eras, right? Like ancient ones, the ones with the big dresses, and you know, the 50s I would have loved to be a part of, and all these different eras that I would love to be a part of. And I always wondered, why am I here now? Why am I here now? Why? Because this new era, this is going to be incredible. Pay attention, okay? Six of Swords, we are moving towards the Fool, a new beginning. New beginnings. Take a leap of faith towards your dreams. Dream big. New ideas, new innovations, new inspirations, right? New ideas. This is having faith and belief that when he steps off the cliff, that he's going to be caught, right? When he steps off the cliff, he's taken care of. Taking those risks. Three of Wands, bigger picture thinking. Think big. This is higher perspective views, right? And this is waiting for our ships to come in. These new beginnings, they are coming in. Nine of Pentacles, we're going to be successful, abundant, right? Things, yes, I know, maybe not right away. For some of us, yes, okay? But we're going to be independent. We're going to be successful, all right? And this is also that independent energy of being your authentic self and standing in your power, standing in your ground, right? Remember like the little, you know, acorn and the oak tree statement I made at the beginning? It's like that. That's what this is. Perseverance. Don't give up. Keep going is what I'm hearing. And then we have the Chariot. Guys, you cannot make this up. This is balancing the masculine, feminine, the light and dark within us. Guys, I am all stuffed up. I was not like this before I started this reading, so that says a lot. Spirit is definitely channeling this reading for us today. The Chariot, this is you going forward, a forward movement. Absolutely beautiful with success and victory. We are in control and harnessing those energies, you know, the opposing energies within us. We're finally bringing them back into balance and harmonizing them. Look at how they're just laying there. Like, you know, normally the Chariot isn't like that. They're just chilling. They're just laying there, right? And look at her sitting on her, you know, motorcycle there, like just powerful and, you know, very much Aries energy, very Emperor, right? Very Emperor energy. Taking charge. She knows where she's going. She's headed there, right? She's balanced. She's got everything under control. All right? She or he. Apply it how it resonates. All right. Is there anything I want to clarify, Holy Spirit? Let's see what the Page of Swords is here about. What's this about? I know it's new ideas and innovation and stuff, but Page of Swords. Where's the Page of Swords here? King of Pentacles tried to come out about our stability. Whoop. All right. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You guys, you cannot make this up. One more, Holy Spirit. Why is the Pentacles there? Yes. All right. Yep. Okay. Yep. Wounded Healer, as I said before. Did a card flip over there? Yeah. All right. You guys, these new ideas, right, are coming in. We got the Death card. This is transformation, as I was saying, right? This is Scorpion energy, but this is all about transformation. These new ideas, things that we're not seeing right now, are going to be transformative. There is endings, as I said, for there to be new beginnings, okay? For what? The Star. And I heard healing as soon as this came out. So healing on individual levels, but also the collective. This is also healing. Sorry, guys. Ugh. I forgot about these cards. So this is about healing. But this is also about our wishes, our dreams. Okay. So this is things are coming to an end, right? New ideas are coming in for things to come to an end. And for our dreams to be fulfilled. And then we got the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and Nine of Wands. So this is, we are bringing this lack mentality to an end. People feeling left out in the cold. People feeling outcasted. You know, people that are artists and creators, you know, possibly not feeling accepted. No, these new ideas are going to bring you in from out of the cold. I just heard, thank you, Spirit. This is going to be a time where we are going to, you know, do things strategically with Seven of Swords here, right? Not trying to get away with things, but this is saying we're putting an end to any kind of self-sabotage, any kind of trying to get away with things, hurting other people. That Five Swords, the conflict, we're leaving it behind. The Wounded Warriors, you guys, this is a time for the Wounded Warriors, light workers. This is a time for you. We need you. We all need light workers right now, okay? The Wounded Warriors, you have so much to offer, and you're going to be creating something hopefully at this time, maybe to do with your work. Maybe it's, you know, helping other people, you know, whether it's in your family or friendships or groups or at school or, you know, in your job. You know, maybe it's not directly about, you know, that, but you might be helping people in your job. But the Wounded Warrior, this is also us taking that passionate wand and persevering and going forward. And then King of Cups with compassion. With compassion. These new innovative ideas are going to have compassion for people. No more of this me, I, narcissism. We're done with that. Two of Cups, bringing the masculine and feminine into balance and doing what we love. Being loving towards each other. And the Emperor, this is us standing in our power. You're standing in your power. Emperor, Aries energy, right? This is the leader, being a leader of leaders, all right? Do we need to know why the Ten of Wands is here? Advice, Holy Spirit, anything else in regards to advice? Two of Pentacles wanted to come out. That's that, you know, infinity symbol, right? Ten of Wands. Yeah, we're dropping our burdens because people are going to be enlightened. There's going to be a shift in perspective. That is what I said about the astrology. There's going to be a shift in perspective, how we view things, and this is going to help us drop these burdens. We're dropping the fight. We're dropping the fight, the competition, the worries, and we are bringing things into balance. That is what is happening. That is, we're dropping the burdens of competition, fighting, battles. We're dropping this. Fears, anxieties, worries, we're dropping this. And we're bringing justice in. Karma. Justice is coming to balance out the scales. 44:22 on the clock there, guys. Look up those numbers. There's messages there for you. I don't have my angel book here, or else I would look into that. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. Thank you, Spirit. This reading was very much in line with the astrology, what is happening at this time. Happy equinox. I am going to pull out one of my new decks. Absolutely beautiful. Denise Lynn. I love all of her stuff. I didn't even look at who created these new decks that I got, and it seems like Denise Lynn is, you know, probably one of the biggest ones that I'm using. But Native Spirits, I was really called to that deck. Holy Spirit guided me to use this one today, so let's go ahead and pull out a card. I am going to read from the book for you guys. Let's just again, please, Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Those watching, those planning to watch this reading, although it is to do with, you know, spring equinox and the planetary changes, there are messages here that are timeless as well. Messages and guidance, please, Holy Spirit. All right. Let's see. Oh, I gotta take that. I looked at it. Guys, you can't make this up. Wounded Healer, Sacred Mountain. Let's see what this has to say. Sacred Mountain came out first. We'll read that one first. Sacred Mountain. And it says, travel to the peaks of hollowed mountains. Here, let me hold this up while I read it. Where is it? Sacred Mountain. Absolutely beautiful. Travel to the peaks of hollowed mountains, and if you can't do this in person, travel in your meditation. Imagine yourself at the top of a peak. You guys, this is actually the visual I had when I was trying to describe it earlier. This is what I was trying to describe, was seeing yourself at the top of a high peak. You can see the world in all directions. Give thanks and offerings to mountains whenever you encounter them. The spirit of the mountain will deeply appreciate your gift. Wounded Healer. Sorry, guys. There was something else I wanted to read on that Sacred Mountain. Sacred Mountain. Be still and take the time to move into the silent place within yourself. Locate your internal source of power. Meditate and wait. Do not move forward until it feels right. Surrender to the stillness. Do not take action. If you observe rather than react, you claim your power. Remember, don't react. That's what that's talking about. The Wounded Healer. Healing energy, vitality, life force, energy are flowing through you and to you. You are a healer, and you provide healing for others, even if you're not conscious of it, and in whatever area it could be, right? Whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. You guys, this is what I said. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues, right? Divergent. No matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal the future. It's true. The cracks can be where the light enters the soul. Absolutely beautiful. I'm feeling called to pull one more, you guys. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know for this spring equinox? Oh, that's too many. Too many. All right. Freedom Horse, you guys. So Peace Pipe is what flew out. I'll read that one to you. And then we got Freedom Horse. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so, oh, and I just opened it to that. Yeah, you can't make this up, you guys. Peace Pipe, all right? Heal old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. You bring peace to the world. That's the 10 of Wands. We're dropping these burdens. We're going into the subconscious mind. The Wounded Healer. We're cleaning this up. We're going within. We're sitting with our feelings and emotions. We're not reacting. We are manifesting to get to the top of that peak. And then we have freedom. Freedom Horse. Guys, this was such a powerful reading today. Let your spirit fly. Do not hold back. Guys, you cannot make this up. This is everything that I wrote down about the astrology. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff. Dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of the rut. You don't need to fit the mold. Be daring. Fling your arms to the heavens in joy. Freedom. Freedom. Let loose. Create. Heal. Help others. Absolutely beautiful. Stay grounded. Stay at peace. Go within. All right, my loves. Thank you so much for being here today. I absolutely love doing this reading for you. I always love when I'm in my bedroom and do readings. It's just such a very serene kind of time. And I don't know, I just really feel good in my room too. And it really connects to spirit here. I do a lot of meditations and stuff in my room. And I have so many like stones and healing stones and stuff in my room. So such great energy in here. But excuse me, I made it through the reading. Almost. So yeah, thanks so much for being here. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. For those who haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. I would absolutely love to have you as part of this ever-growing butterfly family. Yes, I recently changed my name to just be Butterfly Empress 777. That really truly resonates with me deeply, although Siren does too. That just, I felt I needed to shorten it. It was I don't know, a little too long. It felt weird even when I first did it. But Butterfly Empress, and that's all of us, you guys, not just me. You know, we're all evolving and changing, and we're all creating an abundant energy. And guys, this is really crazy, but think of that. Butterfly is all about transformation and change, leaving the old behind, becoming something new. And Empress energy is also all about creating the life we want, creating art, creating anything, and being abundant and nurturing ourselves. You guys, this is like the name for this era. Butterfly Empress or Butterfly Emperor. All right, whatever works for you. But anyway, that was just a little tidbit about my name. Do all the things. Please like my video, because that is the only way that the algorithm picks it up. Share my video as well with others that you think this might resonate with. And as always, it was 52:22 on the clock. That's all about harmony and balance. So you guys, thanks so much for being here. As always, I wish you all peace, love, and light. Happy spring equinox. Until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.